You can't. You guys hear me now? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so we're live. Uh, yeah. Okay, so I wasn't live yesterday. I was heavily cleaning my room. I'm the type of person to do like one big swipe of something rather than do it consistently, like a little amount consistently throughout the year. I just do one big clean, and that was yesterday, and I'm still not even done. So it might be a shorter stream because I haven't put things back where they go, but I did pull shit out and clean everything. Uh, but yeah, Plants vs Zombies, and then tomorrow I'm done with Plants vs Zombies today. No matter what I do today, I'm done with it today. And then tomorrow, Pokopia, and hopefully I put like 100 hours into that, and I'll probably stream a lot of that. Dude, I am so excited for that game. When it was first revealed, I did not care at all. That shit looked boring. Like, I just did not care. But I'm actually excited. I want to look at the first Pokopia trailer. What was the first trailer? It was revealed in a Nintendo Direct. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay. Ooh, this shit might be loud. Yeah, it was fucking loud. Yeah, I remember not being excited for this at all, because it looked very shitty. Like, I remember the biggest turn off for this game was 3, 2, 1, this. I fucking hate the characters. They're disgusting, they're ugly, I don't like that they're, like, wiggly.
This land is just waiting to be shaped.
But I'm actually excited
By a
now. Because,
ditto
like, this,
that looks
you
like
look
it.
at this fucking trailer, and it's just like, okay, you learn new thing, and you do new thing. You learned how to put leaf down, now you put leaf
As
down.
nature
You learn
flows.
how to water. You get new Pokemon. Like, I was just like, I don't really care, whatever. But then you go to, like, the most recent trailer. I don't know. Pull up the most recent trailer. Where's the most recent trailer? Yeah. And this shit just immediately just looks better. Dude, also crazy that they
It can help
only
liven up the town with a variety.
crazy that they just showed this, cuz like this looks like there's only 5 songs in the game, and I don't know what this is cuz it doesn't look like you can slide this way. Maybe you can go down. It doesn't look like you can do that either. Or maybe you can only have 5 songs in at a time and it just rotates between them. But I better be able to just fucking jam this thing with every song.
It can help liven up the town with a variety of music. Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat.
Also, like, what do, like... So you learn things from Pokemon. What the fuck do you learn from Ludicolo? Okay, Doug Trio, you can learn, like, Dig, maybe. Volbeat, you can learn, like a lighting move, like it's a Firefly. What do you learn from Blossom? Maybe, like, Sweet Scent? Larvitar, what the fuck do you learn from? Like, I don't...
To the world of
This is where I'm
Pokemon
confused
Pokopia.
about.
Wow,
But it looks good. I'm excited. I'm excited.
where everyone's hiding. Ah, there you are.
Legendaries,
Pokemon
yeah.
Pokopia.
But we can get right into just Plants vs Zombies. Mini games, Walnut Bowling. It's an instant. This is a great... I love this fucking game. It does, however, feel a bit loud. And they don't got, they not like us. No, they don't got fucking puzzles in any of the other Plants vs. Zombies games. Like, the mini games in Plants vs. Zombies 2 are not, they're not this. They brought back Vase Breaker, which, yeah, it's, okay, that one's cool, yeah, whatever. But, like, it just didn't hit the same. They had, the closest thing, they had, that one plant that's like bowling bulbs. They had that, but you just plant the, but that was just the plant's gimmick. It was just bowling bulb was walnut bowling. So, oh, hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh. Dude, just spawn one more guy like right here. Do I just farm? Okay, no, now No, they're playing at the residence. I need to stop making fucking that joke. That I need to get... Go up. No. This blows up. Yeah. I need to stop referencing the angry pumpkin. I just need to stop. Hell yeah. And then we do this, and it goes donk donk. And then sometimes you get a combo, and it goes like donk 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 donk. It's gonna go donk donk. Zen Garden plan. Hell yeah. My Zen Garden can go crazy. Shit, I didn't hit a combo. I was so close. You get coins for doing combos. I want to do a crazy combo. Go up. Like right here, you just do like a dunk 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 dunk. Yeah, I can do that. Ready? He doesn't go crazy like I thought it would. Why am I trying to do, like, these guys? Oh, because I want the combo. Yeah, but I could just do this. That did nothing. That did nothing. Did I go off the roof and hit the bucket? Triple combo, but I didn't hit the quadruple. I think you get like a diamond for hitting the quadruple. Also, I'm gonna lose a lawnmower. I'm guaranteed losing a lawnmower unless I get an Explodo. Yep. And I'm fine with that. Take out that one. That is perfectly fine with me. Bro, you missed every fucking single shot in the world. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh, is it the 5 that you gotta get a combo for? Maybe I'm just forgetting something. Maybe I'm just making shit up. Bro, I'm not dealing with those two. That's 6 right there. I just wanna... Yeah. Hit down here, and I'm just gonna... Okay, I'll save that one and just... Why are you giving me these now? I needed these earlier, and I don't need them now. Just go down. Okay, it went down, but it didn't matter. This should hit someone. I just gotta keep an eye on that top row. Biddy biddy bo. Biddy biddy bo. I think there's a achievement for getting like a certain amount of hits in a row. I've gotten it already, so it's not gonna appear. Also, this is going on for a lot longer than I thought it would. Motherfucker. I think I do this. Ready? Yeah, I think that was the right move. And we do this. And then we do this. Yeah, okay, and then we got this. Okay, that's give me something, give me something, give me something. Give me something, don't give me an explodo. Good job, good job, good job. That was actually good. More Zen Garden. Oh yeah, I also watered the plants before the stream started. So the 2 marigolds I had they're watered. They're successfully watered. Right here. Yeah. And we do this, and then we... Wait, can I just... This doesn't... Yeah. This does, however. And then we do this. No, no, no. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to start New Game Plus. Also, I don't get why there's a New Game Plus. Repo Row. No, just get me out, get me out. These levels are way longer. Oh, and does it make you... It makes you use them, okay. I got to, like, World 3. No, not even. I'm on, what, like, World 2. This one. Yeah, 2-9. No, well, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb and impatient. Main menu. Mini games. Walnut bowling. Continue. Now I should be able to... And the money begins to come in. I'm just gonna buy all the upgrades and that's it. Dude, setting up a macro to just fucking... I don't know how much money I need for everything. I know I need like 20,000 for 9 slots. I might not do that. I want to at least get the plants though. I want the plants. I think I might have gotten my Tree of Wisdom or whatever to 100. I don't remember. I've gotten it to like a good sizable tree. It's got a good size. Which the Tree of Wisdom was not in the iPad version, which is what I originally played. So I had no idea what the fuck the Tree of Wisdom was. Dude, I'm already at 16k. Maybe I do go for it. Also, how the fuck did they leave this in the game? This is just... Actually, I don't... Yeah, I understand why they wouldn't take it out, because they can just... It's just more efficient. Give me to 20k and I'll look at the store. Because there's also a lot of, like, little upgrades. Shop. Isn't this a one-time? Yeah. I want these. Give me this. 30k! Holy shit. Fuck it. No, I don't have enough money. I'll go to the Zen Garden, though. I can fucking reorganize things. It's diabolical that you cannot reorganize things without having the hand, the glove. Isn't this so good? I love this. This reminds me of like a light version of like a Chow Garden, which is also something that I got really into. I love the Chow Garden, which it's insane to me that Sega has never put a Chow Garden in a game again. Chows have been left deserted. Dude, and then you get the golden watering can and you don't have to water multiple, you just water one. Because it does the area of effect. Oh my god. I gotta look at my other account on this to see how big my Zen garden is. Sunflower. I'm a dumbass. Why the fuck did I fertilize? We don't need to look at that. We got money. Repeater. Okay. And then we get some more money. Yep. This is the grind. This is the grind. I wonder if this exists on the DS version or the iPad version. The DS version is a lot different though from the iPad and PC edition. 6K already. Holy shit, stuff is so expensive in this game. Well, I guess I'm doing this for like 5 minutes. I don't know what else. Dude, I went through my room when I was cleaning it yesterday and so I went through stuff and there was like some bugs and stuff. Not like cockroach like level like disgusting. There was just like a few stink bugs and stuff. And like this thing called carpet beetles. And it was like, "Oh yeah, you should like deal with those. Those are serious." Like when I searched it up. And it was like steam stuff and like wash it and whatever, and because I'm such a fucking germaphobe and whatever, I took every like thing I have, like I have a lot of stuffed animals, and I steamed every single one of them individually, but I didn't like have like a steamer, like we couldn't find the steamer in the house, like the handheld one, and so my mom had this like rug cleaner steamer that you like you basically use you use it like a vacuum cleaner, and we just took the vacuum cleaner part off, like not like a steam cleaner, just like you use it like a vacuum cleaner. We took off the head of it and it just created steam, and I just would use it like a steam gun, but like it's fucking heavy. It's like, imagine holding like a whole vacuum arm just to do one thing, like just to like slightly do it. Like it's inefficient. But I was just holding this thing for hours cleaning stuff. Individually going through each thing, burning my fucking hand, burning my thigh. I was sitting down. And like, so I go through everything, have the windows fully open, have it blowing in cool air. Oh my god, it was so exhausting. And my forearm is like I stretch my hand by like pressing on it to like stretch my wrist. And like I felt my forearm and I was like, "Ooh, yeah, that's sore. That's sore from just holding this thing in one position for multiple hours straight." Also, how much money do we have? I was not paying attention at all. 30,000. Okay, this is going a lot quicker. This is going quicker. I'm also not paying any money to the fucking wisdom tree. I don't care about the cheat codes that aren't cheat codes. I'll do it till 40, and then I'll buy stuff. I'll buy a lot of stuff. I watched a guy play, because if you're Australian, you can get Pokopia early, a day early. Or if you have an Australian or Japanese Switch account, you can get games early. And so, like, I watched a guy do, like, a early tips and tricks because, like, I just watched the guy, but I was like, I'll watch this. And it's different than what I thought, but, like, it seems complicated in, like, the way that I want a game to be complicated. Because, like, a game that's complicated in a way I don't like is, Don't Starve or Don't Starve Together. Like, I've played that game twice, and both times I've started it up, I like got in and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. I do not want to play this game. The one time I refunded it, and then I got it again because I wanted to play it with friends, and then I was like, I don't like this game. This game is very boring. This game, I don't know what to do. I'm dying constantly. I like watching the game. I love watching Don't Starve Together. It's a fun game to watch. I cannot play it. But this looks like something I would like. Pokopia looks like you can do trial and error more efficiently. Also, we have enough money. Okay, I'm gonna buy stuff now. It's a lot easier to just repetitively do that when you're telling a story or talking about something. I'm not gonna buy that. I'll buy these. Oh shit, that was 20k. I'll buy these. Oh, I forgot Stinky the snail. I need to buy the Tree of Wisdom. Fuck no. Stinky. I need to get Stinky. Not like that. Are these? I bought these thinking they are. Oh, these are just fucking marigolds. You can tell when they're marigolds, I assume, by the little, like these have the little petals. I assume these, I want to say, were just the little sprouts. I shouldn't have bought them. Scam. I think you literally have to earn them by playing the game. Like the real plants. Yep, marigolds. I'm not even... How much money do I need for stuff that I want? What do I want? What do I want? 20,000. 30,000. 10k, 15k. That shit's too expensive. I'll just play. I'm gonna play at that point. Robo-Row! I love a Robo-Row. I will get the 9 slots and the imitator. That's 50k. Okay. What the fuck can I even talk about? Pokopia. I can talk about that. I didn't want to spoil myself too much, so I was like, I'll watch the tips and tricks, whatever, early game. No. Like the early game stuff, because I'm fine with that, because I don't even know what the game is, realistically. Also, do I get... I do. So realistically, I'm inefficient right now because I'm missing one lawnmower. I don't care. Yeah, the game looks fun. I did, however, get spoiled, but like not spoiled. I don't really care. Imagine saying you got spoiled in Animal Crossing. Like, I saw a video, like it was one of those like channels where it's like, oh, boss battles come in this game. It was one of those, but it wasn't boss battles. It was how to get Kyogre in Pokemon Pokopia. And it's like, okay, I love Kyogre. I don't care. I'm not like rushing towards Kyogre. It's just, yeah, those those channels are, I love them as a kid because I would be like, oh my god, all the boss, like I would genuinely watch like ones for games that I've never played, or like I had a fascination with like retro games, so I'd be like, oh my god, all the bosses in Donkey Kong Country 3, and I would watch that shit. But then like recently, like, oh, it's so annoying. It's like, cause I think uh the first time I kind of got annoyed by that was like Mario Odyssey, cause I usually like to get spoiled on games. I don't really care. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I look at the Pokemon leaks because they always happen, and I get excited because I plan my fucking team out. I like having a planned team. I wish I could have the childlike enjoyment that I did as a kid, but the problem is if I play a game, or if I play a Pokemon game specifically, without having a team planned, is I would go through and then I would look at them eventually, and I would be like, I fucking love that Pokemon, and it would be like one of my favorite Pokemon, and then I wouldn't get to use it on my team, and I would get sad. So just look, use it on my team, and get happy. But so Mario Odyssey, I remember like the final boss got leaked to me through one of those videos, and I was like, motherfucker. And that was like one of the games I wasn't trying to look at like the bosses for. Like, there's some things I don't fucking care about. I don't fucking care about like fucking Kirby's Forgotten Land final boss. Like, I don't care. Like, I like the game and I'll play the game and I'll get to the final boss. But I don't think I would ever get like, oh my god, the final boss is so cool. I don't think I would ever do that for that game. Actually, I could if it was like a Dark Matter or something, but it wasn't. And I think most of the time I don't really care. I think if it's more story based, I definitely care. Or like, yeah, I guess story based is where I care. Or if it's just like, I've been leaking stuff less to myself more and more. I don't know. It's just like it's more not fun, but like it's just like sometimes going in the best games you will ever play is like a game that you've only heard the name of and you don't really know much about it, and then you look into it and you're like, I might like this. Or like a lot of friends have recommended it, or like you've watched one video from a person you like starting their playthrough of it, and then you're like, oh, I like this. And then you play it and it goes fucking crazy. Like, that is the best game you'll ever play. That is what happened with Hollow Knight for me. And it was fucking crazy. And they did the same I was gonna say they did the same thing with Silksong. They just restrained themselves from revealing all in the trailers, like from showing a bunch of stuff, but like it didn't hit the same. And I don't know why, but it still is a good game. It just didn't. Yeah. Oh, I know a game that I did not leak the bosses for myself, and that was The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That one I was like, I don't want to get leaked. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I remember I was on a school field trip to like a ropes course, and this is a story, so I can keep going. I was on a like bus going to a ropes course, and this was May 10th. I remember the exact day. And so I'm sitting in the bus, and like my friends didn't go on this trip. Also, I wasn't even friends with my friends at at that time. Like I was like they were the closest people. They were the people I was closest with at the school, but I was not friends with them. I wouldn't consider I was friends with them. And so I had really no one I was close to on the bus, but I'm just sitting on my phone watching Tears of the Kingdom, like the first island. I'm fine with just the first island, like the Great Plateau, but like whatever it is in Tears of the Kingdom, because I forget the name. And I just remember being so happy because like this game is also, it was Australian release date, that's why I could watch it. So I'm watching this game and I'm so happy, and like that night, I go to a midnight release, get the game, and I restrain myself. There's like some people who would like fucking play that till 1 in the morning. No, I was like midnight, so there was people who would play that till 6 a.m. I'm never that guy. I've never been like a late night gamer. I hate playing games at night. I'll play with friends until 3 a.m. and that's usually when I get tired enough to be like, I'm done. But yeah, I did not play a single drop of it. And then the next day, I think I skipped school May 11th and I just fucking played that shit all day. Oh my god. And then I played it all week. Okay, now we're good. Story's finished. That means I'm finished. Imitator. Stinky. I'll get Stinky. Why can I not? Why can I not? What the hell? Also, I'm not getting the 10 slots. I'm quite alright. 80k, I'm quite alright actually. Now we can play other stuff. Slot machines. I love this one because it's gambling, and I love gambling because you can just get fucking screwed over. You get screwed over, and then you just keep playing it after you win. But then you get a fucking triple diamond, and you go crazy. You go crazy. Crazy. Brains. I thought that there was a way to make money in this, or a way to make sun in this game, or in this one. I guess you gotta get lucky with a sunflower, or get a sunflower. I know that you get 2,000. You get sun from this. I want to say, yeah. See, I'm getting fucking lucky. See, I love this. You can just fucking gamble. I love a gambling type game. I love gambling. Gambling's so cool. Especially when you like lose like I'm the type of person to love gambling and will actively gamble, but if there's any money lost or like anything lost in it, I hate it. Unless it's pride or like emotional thing, or I have to do a bet or something, I don't fucking care. I'll do any of that shit as long as I'm not losing something. Fuck, I'm out of money. Like, I remember in my statistics class, we did like a Jeopardy. My teacher did like a Jeopardy, but like you can't do a Jeopardy because you gotta buzz in. So it was like a mock Jeopardy type game. It was just a quiz, but he called it Jeopardy, and it was not on paper, so it wasn't a quiz. And so what happens is we all start with 10,000 points or whatever. And he's like, okay, so you write how much you want to gamble, and then you're gonna, then when I say the question, then you put how much, or then you say the answer or whatever. And so I just look at my friend Jerry, and I just look at him, and we both instantly know we are betting every single dollar every single time. I went into this thinking, I am first place or I am last place. I do not care. I will lose all my money on the first fucking draw. And so there was like, I think roughly 13 questions, maybe 12. It was split between 2 days. And so like we're going through, and I'm doing fine. Me and Jerry are both getting every question right, because I think we were fairly smart in that class. There's times where you could tell where you were the smart person in the class. There's also times where you can tell you're the dumb person in the class. And I was a smarter person. Not the smart person in the class. I was the smarter person in the class. And so we're like going through it. It's like qualitative versus quantitative, shit like that. And I was getting it right. And at one point, someone in my class, another friend of mine, they lose all their money somehow. And Jerry gives them like, somehow my teacher's like, you can give people money. Like, you can't be out forever. Like, you can give people money. Because he wanted to be nice to the person because they bet their money too fast. And so Jerry, I think, gave them 10 points out of like 10,000 points. And so then Jerry's like 10 points below me. Then this girl, I think, loses her money again. And Jerry just gives her all of his points except for 10. So now he only has 10 points. And whatever. And that's funny. That's day 1, whatever. I think. Then day 2, I'm on like the 8th question. Or we're on the 8th question because it's a class thing. And I get it wrong. I was so close. I got it wrong. And then like someone who has points is like, oh, I'll give you this amount of points. And I'm like, no, I don't want them. I reject them. I refuse them. And I said, I knew I was coming in first or last. I'm not coming in the middle. I'm first or last. But I'm still gonna like write my answers down and stuff on the board. I'm still gonna like play along. Cause like whatever. I like to test myself. It would be boring if I didn't. And so then like it's like, what is this thing? And it was like qualitative, quantitative, this or that. Like, I don't remember what ratio. I remember it was those things. And I remember I was like, I'm pretty sure it's this one. So I wrote down a different one on my board and laid it down on my desk to to see if anyone was looking at my desk. You know, specifically that person who was sitting next to me, who I was friends with, who lost all of her points twice. So I just put down my board, and she keeps on looking at it slightly, and she's like, and then she puts it down, and she gets it wrong because I wrote down the answer wrong on purpose. I knew it was something else. Ooh, diamond. Dude, I want the triple diamond. Triple diamond, pause, and leave? Oh, that actually might go crazy. Wait, I gotta be prepared for that. Actually, no, that wouldn't work, because then it wouldn't save. And so then it ends up, then she's like, oh my god, I cheated on you. Yeah, I cheated on you, which the way that she worded it was poor, because it sounded like she cheated on me. It sounded like we were in a relationship, and she was like, I cheated on Reed. And I was like, whoa, whoa. And then she's like, you know what I mean? And then the whole class is laughing at her, because like this class was very fun. They knew each other, it was fun. And they're laughing at her for saying that, and then also saying that she cheated on me, and then also that she got the question wrong. Off of me just putting down the wrong answer. So then next question comes up, and I'm like, well, I can't just do the same thing twice. Shit, I didn't pause. I don't need to fucking pause. I'm fucking good. But, so then, like, next question comes up. I gotta do it, like, here so that I can just, like, boop, boop, boop. Be ghouled. I gotta do Zombotany. So then next question comes up. And, is this repeater? Yeah, repeater. Next question comes up. Oh my god. And I write down the correct answer this time, because you gotta play mind games. I love playing mind games, and I love fucking with people. And, oh, I also gotta do a gloom shroom. I can't imitate a sunflower, or a double sunflower. I will sunflower you, I guess. I don't fucking know. I like how it actually makes the plant gray. I hate it for, like, having it... I can't think of the word, similar, synchronized, whatever. Yeah, so then I write down the correct one and put it down. And she cheats again and looks at my board, and she goes, I think that's the right answer, but you wrote it down, so whatever. And I'm at this point, she gave me the satisfaction of getting in her head. And at this point, I don't care what she puts down, and she puts down the correct answer. She sticks with her gut. Or cheated on me, I don't know. And whatever. And I think that's so funny. Also, just fucking spike weed. Yeah. Oh, I should have brought a torch wood. Yeah. I like that. My statistics class was such a funny class. Like I already just said, it was a very like kind of close-knit class. Like everyone kind of knew each other. There was like maybe like one person who like was kind of like not who the whole class didn't really like know, but there was kind of like we would kind of laugh along with them, but we didn't know them really. Also, yeah, I don't go double. But yeah, that class was very funny. There was lots of laughing and lots of making fun of in that class. It also probably should have put these in the back. This is a dumb. This is actually probably good for this because they just walk into it. That class was very fun. All of the work and everything in it was awful, but the people were good. I hope this goes off. I need to get some fucking plants down. That is gonna die. Oh, it was so close. Fuck. Yeah, that was a fun class. I hated the fucking work though. We got to a point where it would be like math problems that would take, it would be like 3 math problems, but it would take like the entire class to do all of them. And the problem with them is there was a lot of steps. So you do like one, you do like all 3 of them, and you do, like I did them pretty quick. I'm good at math. I would get through them quick. Problem is, I would do like one thing wrong, or like put it in the calculator wrong, or something. I would do something wrong. And also I'm just fucking piling shit up here. And so then that would lead to the entire thing being wrong. Which then my teacher would, like, he was not the type of person to be like, oh, you got it wrong, now here's this, like, you get a worse grade. He's the type of person to be like, oh, you got it wrong, okay, go back and fix it. And so I had to go back, should have put that there. I had to go back, and it was kind of like, it was gambling. It was definitely gambling, because half the time, I would go all the way back. Oh, I can't see who subscribed. Thank you for the Prime. Half the time, I would go back, like, I would start the problem, and just, like, go all the way back to the beginning. And then, like, then I would have to do the problem again. And then the other half, I would have to just, like, go back one step, and then it still wouldn't be correct. Then I would go back another step, and it would still be wrong. And it just was a nightmare. That statistics was such an annoying class. And then, like, qualitative, quantitative, that was all annoying. It was easy, but it was annoying. Hello, first time chatter. I've not put down a single shooting plan. I've just been fucking tanking everything. What other classes were fun? Or like weird? I don't know. I had a Greek mythology class where that was not like, it was weird because the people in it sucked. I had one good friend in it, and no, I had two good friends in it, and then everyone else in it sucked. Like real bad. Like they were like bad people. And so it'd be like 50% of the time it would just be like we're learning, we'd do notes, and then we would just be done. And then like people would be annoying, and that would be it. And then like the other 50% of the time we would actually like do something like kind of cool, or like learn about something cool, or like I remember a lot of movies. We watched the SpongeBob movie because it's technically based off of the Odyssey, so we got to watch SpongeBob, the SpongeBob movie. And what else did we watch? We watched Percy Jackson. And then people were like annoyed by the show, so we didn't get to finish it. That's what I mean by like people sucked in that class. They were so just annoying and just would complain at every waking moment. I also think there were some I guess you could call them sexual deviants. There was some weird people in there. People who I hope I never see again in my life. And I mean that. Some of them are awful people. Was that the class where you watched the show where some guy die from autoerotic asphyxiation? That was not that class. That was English. That was just English class. I actually was not there for that. I was there for the book portion of that. It was, Mr. Harrigan's Phone. That was just English class, and it was, I think, where the fuck was I? I guess I missed that day where we watched, I think I was actually in Japan when we watched the movie. Because I remember I, like, came back, and I was like, what the fuck is this movie? And it was Mr. Harrigan's Phone, but it was the movie version. But I do remember the book where it was like, oh yeah, and Devin died from autoerotic asphyxiation. And it was like, oh, what the fuck? Because also, I would not ever read ahead in a book. My teacher would read, and I would sit back, and I would put my legs up, and I would not follow along, and I would look at the questions, and I would fill them out as answered. And I was caught off guard by that one. I was not prepared for that in the middle of English class, in English 12. I thought you were gonna say, was at the time where the teacher played a movie that had like nudity, and he kept on trying to skip past it, but it kept on going right to it. That also happened, and that was very funny because we're watching fucking I don't even know what I was watching. This was in critical viewing, I think. And it was either a guy's penis or like naked boobs. And like it would be like, it's the bar right here. This is the bar, this line right here. And he kept on trying to skip past it, and it would go right back to it every time, and it would just be the naked scene. And I'm just laughing my ass off watching this teacher try to fucking skip past the nudity, but just go right to it. Oh, that was very funny. Critical viewing is the class I had was such a nothing class. It literally was watch movies And if you just watch the movie and would maybe give some criticism or like talk about it afterwards, that's all you needed to do to get. Oh, and if you were just there, if you missed class, you were graded on that. Oh, fuck this one. But oh my god, I got an A+ for just being there and talking about the movies. But oh my god, some people got so. Oh, I forgot this. My brain went blank as soon as I started this. I was talking about the one class. Oh my god, my brain is blank. I love Bejeweled. I'm so blind. I'm so blind. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, it did something. Yeah, my critical viewing class. Oh, give me these. You just had to watch the movie and that was it. You didn't have to write a paper or nothing. It was the easiest class you could ever do. And also halfway through, the teacher would just kind of like, not take recommendations, but like, if you argued enough for a movie, you could probably get it on. And that was very annoying, because people would just like recommend like shit that they wanted to watch as a kid. And like, it was stuff that I liked too, but like, at some point I was just like, I just want to watch like the first movie we watched was, Shawshank Redemption, which I hadn't seen, and I was like, oh, this is a good movie. And I just wanted more of those. I just wanted more good movies. And with people recommending things, it was just shit I've already seen. So at some point, like halfway through the class, I was just like, hey, like I got into the class early and I was like, hey, can you not take recommendations anymore? Can you just like play movies that people haven't seen? Because I think that's a lot more interesting than just watching movies I've seen. And he was like, yeah, I agree. And then, yeah, that was it. I knew that there was nothing. I didn't. Dude, I want a combo. Give me a combo where I can just like dunk, 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 dunk. I'm blind. Where am I missing? Okay, it was right there. There we go. This one, I don't know why I'm so locked in on this. I remember they brought this game back in Plants vs. Zombies 2, and it is not. Oh, I'm blind, and it is not as good as it is in this one. Where else? Where else? There. 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 Buy these. There. You buy one? Oh shit. There. Dude, I was so probably dog shit at this game when I was a kid. There. Okay, and I win. I remember also in the Greek mythology class, there was like, towards the start of it, there was an incident at my school where like, someone was like just straight up going crazy. Like like full on like head banging against the wall. And and they're like screaming bloody murder. They are screaming, they are just not a good situation. And we can hear this all from our classroom, and people immediately go towards the window and like go to look towards this. And like I'm sitting where I could see through the window, and I just kind of do like a turn, and my teacher just walks up to the door, turns the blind down, and goes, "Go back to your seats." Actually, no, it wasn't even it wasn't even the teacher. It was my friend just went up and fucking did that. And then, like, everyone got mad at her. And then the teacher was like, "Nope, go back to your seats. She's right." The fuck do I want? I don't feel like I need any of this. I feel like I just need money production. Ooh, pumpkin is probably good. Why did I bring this? I don't remember bringing this at all. What the fuck? Why? Did I accidentally click that? I think I accidentally clicked that. Well, don't matter. I was gonna say, I wonder what's more efficient, a sun shroom with a coffee bean, but it's definitely just a sunflower. It just definitely is a sunflower. Yeah, I wanted a fucking landmine. Ooh. Oh fuck, I'm screwed. He is not gonna kill. Give me. He kills right here. 3, 2, 1, dead. Yeah, we're locked in. Yeah, lots of crazy shit happened at my school. Lots of people yelling bloody murder, and you just kind of had to be like, "Ooh, looks like it's that day. Looks like it's that type of day," and you just kind of like go into a classroom and you just kind of wait, and then you eventually get to you get to continue your schedule. I remember like on the third day of my 11th grade year, like I'm just sitting down, like it's like homeroom, and I'm just sitting in like, I'm not even sitting in a classroom, we're just sitting in a hallway, and no, like a main area, not a hallway. I'm sitting in a main area, and this girl comes out of the bathroom, and she's like kind of like stomping, and I thought she was laughing at first. Like I thought she was just like laughing really loudly, and she is screaming. She screams, "Why does everyone think I want to fuck my brother?" She like just walks out of the bathroom immediately into this, and I'm like, what what? And she's screaming this, and she keeps on repeating it, and I'm doing my hardest not to laugh. And like all the teachers come out of their classrooms, and they just look at all the people there, and they just go, "Okay, time for you guys to get in a class." And they just kind of pull everyone who's not her into a class, and then it's dealt with. But like I remember when we were waiting in the class for her to like be done yelling or whatever, or for her to get talked to, I remember there was a person who was like, "I really need to go to the bathroom," and the teacher was like, "Really? Like, no, not right now. Like, just wait, please." And then like a minute goes by, and they're like, "I really gotta go to the bathroom," and they're like, "Okay, go quick," like, because it's not like they're not gonna be like, no, don't go. But I remember that was crazy on the crazy third day impression. Not even the worst first impression I've ever gotten from someone at that school in specific. I've dealt with a lot of crazies. There was a girl on her first day. She's like talking to people, and she's like kind of just like weird. And I was like, I couldn't get a vibe. I think I'm good at picking up on people's vibes, but I was like, oh, Zombaquarium. This is the best one. This is the best minigame. So, like, I think I'm good at picking up on people's vibes, generally. And I think I'm good at specifically picking up on if I'm gonna like someone or if I'm gonna dislike someone. And I immediately got a, I don't like this person vibe. She just kind of was, like, annoying, and she kind of seemed, like, manipulative. Which is, like, a crazy first impression to have, but it was. Oh, am I just, like, okay. It just was what I had, and I remember specifically, she, like, would always talk to this, like, one new person when she was also new, and she would just kind of, like, tell them things about the school, and meanwhile, she's, like, a new student, and she couldn't, like, it's not, like, she didn't know anything. It just annoyed me. I also remember she was in my English class, and I'm pretty sure this was on, like, the first day, and she asked my teacher, like, something about, like, oh, do you like Michael Jackson? And, like, my teacher, who's, like, probably, like, 40, was like, yeah, I like Michael Jackson. And then she's like, what do you feel about that, like, things with the kids? Do you think he did that? And he's just kind of like, yeah, probably, like, I still like his music, but, like, I don't like him. And she's like, okay, I don't believe that. I think he's actually innocent and he's fine. And it's just like, that's a crazy thing to first say to someone when you're gonna argue against them, probably no matter what they say. This person has a lot of stories. I remember this specific person, she had a lot of arguments with people when she first started going to the school. And I'm trying to think exactly what happened, because I don't remember. There was someone who, like, she was beefing with, which she had a lot of beef with everyone. And this one specific person she just really hated, and, like, the person was kind of, like, the type of person to be innocent when around a teacher, but then, like, around a student, they were, like, annoying. So they were also annoying. Like, they, like, apparently, like, sold drugs and shit, and they were annoying. But that doesn't matter, because like, the annoying girl, the original annoying girl goes up to this girl in front of a teacher's, like, a little small office space where a teacher is sitting, and goes, basically just says, like, catch me outside, how about that? She just says that, but, like, we'll fight after school, basically, is what she says. And then, like, a teacher walks out and just goes and yells at her. I was gonna say her name, but I don't want to say her name. She just, like, says her name and is like, what are you doing? Like, what? And I'm, once again, just in the main area, just looking at this all happening. And I'm like, this is hilarious. It's like watching a comedy show just in front of you. Oh, now we got a twist. Dude, this one is a lot easier because you can just... Am I dumb? But this one's actually so much harder. Oh, this one's so much harder. Wait, it's clicking in my head. Wait, okay, I'm clicking. Oh, Jerry's playing Mass Effect. It's so funny how big the fucking thing is for this old, not even full screen game. What am I? Okay, that was something. Where? This one is not clicking in my head. This one's too complicated. No possible moves. Well, then fucking swap it. Yeah. That girl was annoying. I remember I got told that I'm very good at shutting down a conversation with an example of her as like, oh, some people in our friend group would just be nice and just let her talk at you while you're just basically like, yeah, whatever. And I got used as an example of, no, I'm like, I would shut that shit down. I'm not in for this conversation. I just kind of, but like not in a rude way, but like not in a rude way. Dude, I don't get this one. I'm so blind. I swear I'm trying so much shit. Okay, I just hit like 4 in a row. Never mind. I'm feeling awesome. Oh, wait. Wait, I'm seeing. Oh, it didn't go crazy. Yeah, that girl was crazy. What are some other crazy people? Oh, there's the crazy... So one of her friends, not a friend anymore, they had a falling out. One of her friends, within the first like 3 weeks of the school year, which once again, she was new, within the first 3 weeks of the new school year, me and my one friend are sitting in our... What class was this? This was Concepts 2, also a math class. And the girl, the different annoying girl, but still, she was very like, she was a very catch me outside, how about that type of girl too. She was like very white and trashy, kind of. I don't really feel bad about saying that about her. She was very annoying. But so, once again, 3rd week of school. My friend's sitting next to me in my one class, the Concepts 2 class. And she's just kind of like talking to me about something, like just kind of like, she doesn't even normally sit next to me, but she's sitting next to me just for this like one moment. And then this girl goes up to my friend because she thinks that she's friends with her. And she's like, oh, I'm thinking about fucking this guy. He's the only guy who's like this, like, he's the only person who's 18 at this school, blah, 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 blah. And like, the person she's talking about is, first of all, someone who's stinky. Like, they were in basically every one of my classes, and I just knew them for being stinky. And so, she's talking about this person right in front of my face, and she's like, I want to fuck him. And also, no offense to the guy, he's not like that attractive, but that's besides the point. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and I mean, whatever. And so she's like, I wouldn't do that at school though, that would be irresponsible. She's telling this all to my friend, but I'm there, so she kind of has to tell it to me, but she doesn't really care. And I'm laughing in her face at her telling me this information because it's just funny. I just laugh at things, and I just laughed straight in her face, and she did not like me after I did that. She kind of seemed a little annoyed at me, which, yeah, that seems right, but also don't come up to me and start telling me about how you want to fuck this guy, but you're not going to do that in school because that would be irresponsible. This person is in this class, by the way, but he's not there. Like, he's there that day, but he's just not there. And he always shows up to classes, like, on time, but, like, we're a little early, whatever. And so, like, we're going through the day, or we're going through this class, and the girl's getting really annoyed. She was, like, the not troublemaker, she just would kind of, like, disrupt the class. She was the class disruptor. And she keeps on disrupting, and she's like, I don't know what a circle is. We're learning about, like, circles, and she's like, I don't know what a circle is. And the teacher's getting mad, and he never actually did this, except for this one time. He's like, do you need, like, a break? Do you want to, like, go and, like, walk around for 5 minutes and then come back? And she's like, yeah. Which, like, that type of person you should never give that to, because she'll take advantage of it immediately. And she goes away for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Once again, the boy that she talked about wanting to fuck is still not here. He is missing still. Would always show up to class on time. He is missing. And my teacher's like, where is he? And everyone's like, I don't know. They're like, we're not friends with him. I don't know. And so he's like, whatever. He's like kind of mad at this point. And so then girl comes back after like 10, 15 minutes, and teacher walks out at this point to look for the missing person. And she comes in and she's like, she's talking to the two girls who think that they're her friends. And she says to them, actually, no. She says something to them, and then I hear her say, when she's walking out, I told the nurse I threw her up, so I'm leaving right now. So then she leaves, and then my friend comes over to me, and the other girl in the class also comes over to me, just because my friend came over to me. And she's like, yeah, she said that she gave this person a blowjob in the bathroom. And I just burst out laughing in the classroom, because I'm just like, what the she just talked about not doing this because it would be irresponsible, and then she immediately does it, and I'm dying laughing at this. And I'm just like, what the fuck are we even doing? I don't even know what the fuck this circle is supposed to do. We're learning about, like, diameter and radius, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. I'm laughing at this. And then, like, my teacher walks back in as two people are sitting next to me talking to me, and they both kind of stand up silently, get up, and go sit down in their class, or sit down in their seat, and then nothing, like, no words are spoken, and then I do my work, and then it's like, that's kind of it. That's kind of the end of that for today. Also, person who is missing still is not found. And then, like, next day we come in, they're not there. They're both not there. So it's kind of like they probably got suspended. That's what we're thinking. And then give that to you. Then I'm trying to think what exactly happened. So then, like, every time me and my one friend look at each other, we're just laughing because of this situation. And so then I think, like, a few days later, same kind of day, or same week, someone who kind of would just talk at me, but, like, I wouldn't really talk back to. Like, they would just kind of be like, oh, you smoke weed, right? And I'm like, no. And they're like, no, you smoke weed, and you're cool. And you're like, yeah. And he would just kind of, like, talk at me and, like, just say things about me. And I would just kind of be like, no. And then he would just be like, yeah. And I'd be like, okay. Because that's just the easiest way to deal with that type of person. Motherfucker, my planturn. he's talking at me, or he's talking to his group in this class, and he's like, "Oh yeah, did you hear that this person gave this person a blowjob in the bathroom?" And he's talking to his friend, and they're like, "Oh, that's crazy," and they're talking about like whatever, and then the one that guy, he's like, he says something to me, and he's like, "What do you know about this situation?" And I just go, and I don't want to be a person who spreads it, because that's annoying. The person who spreads shit is annoying. So I just go, well, from what I heard, and I stop, or I get stopped, and then this person just goes, motherfucker. This person just goes, wait, I'm locked in. Then this person goes, wait, if you've heard anything, that means it has to be true. And I get out scot-free without having to say anything and spread anything more. But also with the fact that it's still definitely true, and oh dude, that's such a funny, it was such a funny thing. I shouldn't plant you here, but okay, yeah, you're dead. That girl also gave my friend a haircut in the school. She was a cosmetologist, or like did something like that, and my friend just got a haircut in school. Jerry, you got a haircut in school from her. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Fucking buckethead. This is true. Yeah, you know exactly who I'm talking about, and she's crazy. She's crazy. That being said, if I've said this about so many people at our school, if I saw them in like 10 years, if I saw any person from our school in 10 years and they were just normal and they were like, "Man, I was a fucking psychotic, insane person." And they just kind of admitted it, and they were like, "Yeah, I was kind of crazy, whatever." I would be so like fine with them. I would just be like, "That you were, man, you were crazy. You were insane. You were actually, I hated you." I would be completely fine if they were self-aware. I think that's way funnier, because the person who's still mad at their high school bullies, who's graduated even college. Fuck you. If you're in college and you're still mad about your high school bullies, you got bigger shit. Like, go do something. That shit should be left behind as soon as you leave high school. Maybe you live near them, whatever. Okay, then you drop it when you go to college, or you drop it when they go to college. I don't fucking care. People are still mad about their high school bullies. That, like, grow the fuck up. Yeah, you might still dislike them, but like, you don't have to still resent them. Oh shit, my lily pad, what a shame. Oh, I do not have anything right here. Like, if I saw someone who I would consider a bully, actually, I didn't have a specific bully. I didn't have, like, a person who I was like, that's my bully. I just kind of had people who would bully me at a time. If I saw one of those people in 10 years, I, first of all, wouldn't be like, hey, man, what's up? I wouldn't want to talk to them. But if it was, like, random and I was just kind of like, they're there, and I just went up and talked to them, if they were normal, I would be fine with that. Like, I wouldn't be like, man, you were a dick to me in high school, and bring it up and be mad about it. I would just kind of be like, I don't know, I'd be normal. That annoys me about people who still get mad about shit. There is a time and a place, however. There is still things that you can get mad about, though. Also, this level is so long. All the mini games are long. I forgot about how long. I like the guy in New York that challenged his high school bully to a game of Smash and posted a signage up everywhere inviting people to watch them. I think I did hear about this. That guy, there's a time and a place for everything. That guy's sick. That guy's sick for doing that. That's awesome. But like being like, wow, this guy's annoying still, or like, I saw this person, ew, gross, they were so mean to me in high school. It's like, grow the fuck up. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, fuck you, both of you. Like, if you couldn't vibe with your, if your bully was cool, like, if they were, like, normal in 10 years, and you couldn't vibe with them, then you're annoying. Not saying you gotta be friends with them, but just, like, vibe with them if they're not annoying, like, if they're not complete dipshits or assholes, still, like, why couldn't you vibe with them a little? Give me a walnut. Give me a walnut. That's not a walnut. I think I might end after this. Because I know tomorrow I'm going to stream, like, long. Because Pokopia. A Pokemon Animal Crossing game? That's a hitter. That's a hitter for me. I'm trying to think if I did ever have like a specific bully, and I really didn't. Because I want to challenge them to Smash, but I don't think I have that person. I think I just have people who I was friends with who I'm not friends with now. I think that's the closest thing. But I'm not friends with them because they were racist. I guess I could still play Smash with them. I would whoop them. I remember I would weirdly play like Smash with like every group of friends I've had, I've played Smash in some form with. And like I'm not good at Smash. I know I'm not good at Smash, but they were really bad at Smash. Like they didn't know how to up B and recover. So I remember I could just really like curb stomp them sometimes. Why did I place you there? Okay. Hit him, hit him, hit him. He's not gonna jump backwards. Motherfucker. I worry about this lane. Oh wait, another planter and I'll be saved. Yeah, give me more, give me more. Yeah, eat him. Actually, I'm fine. Never mind. Fuck, I missed it. I almost had it in time with the music. I had the dink, dink, and then I donk. I didn't fucking time it. I went dink, dink, dunk. Portal combat. Oh yeah, they got the portals. It's so cool. Shop. Give me the shop. Give me the loot. And I can buy nothing. I got Stinky though. I love Stinky the snail. Oh, and I got that big ass. A big ass. The big ass, big ass. I'm gonna water these, then I'm probably gonna get off. Yeah, this one doesn't have a flower. Okay, so you can tell when it is gonna be a marigold or not gonna be a marigold. Also, I don't have the fucking... I don't have the thing. I don't have 50. Oh, wait, I do. That's probably not worth it, but I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. I just want to see what this loot box gives me. It would have been funnier if I hit it there. Oh, and I literally can't gain money off of it because I don't have the mushroom garden. Okay, yeah, that's it. Man, I gotta just save this somewhere. I've said it so many times, but I just never do it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. Don't know how long or when I'm gonna stream, but I'll be there. That's kind of it. Bye.